The little bit of time that I was in Family Promise made a huge, lasting impression on my life and will continue to make a huge, lasting impression for years to come for me. You don't have to do drugs or alcohol or, be a felon to get into a homeless situation. It can just be, losing your job like we did. And it just caused a horrible downward spiral. We just ended up moving from family member to family member, from California to Oregon, back to California. We could never stay in a place long enough to get enough money together to get up on our own. And I called my mom and I was like, I just don't know what to do. I can't keep doing this, I'm lost. She said, Margaret, just come out here, we'll figure it out. And so we did. Literally, my husband hawked his phone and we went to GameStop and we bought gas cards. We literally, I'm not kidding, drove into Billings with our gas light on. And I was actually 4 months pregnant at the time. So it was literally right after I had my daughter, less than 24 hours. My mom had called me. She said, hey, they put a notice on my door. They know you're living here now. And they're gonna evict us all. I'm gonna get evicted. We're not, so we need to come up with some other plan. Talk about stressful. You're already stressed out having a baby, having a small child, and then, okay, you're homeless again. So they sent a social worker, and the social worker came and said, okay, well, let's sit down, let's figure out some options. Then she said that there was Family Promise. And so we looked into that and we found out about it. And we did an interview after I was out of the hospital. Once we got into the program, we had a day center in the little basement of a church where everyone had to share this community space, which was very stressful, especially when you have different personalities and a lot of different families and kids. The goal is to save as much money as possible, so to spend as little as possible. They help with diapers. Toiletries are provided, things that you wouldn't think, would be provided, are provided, which just saves you that much more. Every little bit, whether it's that $40 or $20 that you would spend on something, you get to put back into your account, so you're not spending it, and it just saves that much faster. Housing Authority had contacted us, and I was actually able to get into a Housing Authority apartment. From there, we started making better decisions and budgeting better, getting back on track. Within that year, we were doing so well with Housing Authority that we actually were offered a house to live in, which is really cool because then you don't have neighbors. It kind of rewards you for doing well. My goal was to buy my own home because owning my own home meant that it was mine and nobody else's. Nobody could kick me out. Nobody could tell me what to do except for that bank, and the only person responsible was myself. So it took us 6 years to go from literally being homeless, living couch to couch, in our car, to owning our own home. I want to thank Family Promise for everything that they have done for us, and for anyone willing to participate in it. It really can change lives for the better.